Hello? Iceberg! Aww, aww. That's sort of sad, but I can understand why Rick, why I might need Rick, because it's, ice isn't really the best friend of fish. If you, don't believe me, ask, some of the fish in supermarket that are put on ice. You know, just because. Okay, just checking. What ability I would be getting. Okay, I'm gonna need this one. Because if who I think is gonna be here is definitely gonna be... Oh god. Whew. Who I think is gonna be here is definitely gonna be dependent on this ability. Depending. I don't know. It really all depends. Dang it. No, I'm gonna need the fire one. Oh, now I remember. Right. Yeah, there were certain abilities that I'm gonna need to melt, and there was one particular way of getting that one of the rainbow drops, and you have to do it by what is essentially using fire to melt ice. And unfortunately, so you know, I'm gonna have to have the fire ability at all times. Which isn't bad for most enemies, or most animal companion friends, because most of them use it as a fire projectile, most of the time. I'll show this off real quick, I guess. I don't know what exactly this is, specifically, but it's something. Like, I know it's Frozen Ice ability, which is just freezes enemies, but I'm not sure what exactly to call this particular thing that Rick does when he transforms. He looks like it... I think it's like a snowman thing where the body is Rick and Kirby's the head. I don't know. I really don't know. All I do know is that it definitely makes a nice chime here and there. And it certainly is helpful, but it's a bit here and there. Okay. For Cutter, Rick throws Kirby as a boomerang. Which sort of would be weird, but I don't know, I've seen worse. But apparently, yeah, my assumption was correct. Using your abilities on the bosses is not easier in this Kirby game than it is in other ones. I don't know. Some people say doing that is a lot easier in certain Kirby games, but I don't know. I'm either here and there or don't really know the difference. I could be wrong in maybe the abilities, maybe Kirby using the abilities as such, you know, in a boss fight, is more beneficial type of thing, I'm not sure. I don't know, I could be wrong, and I really don't know. So I could be wrong in either direction. I might be like, oh hey, maybe you really don't know what you're talking about here and there, I don't know. All I do know is that, using the, boss... Using moves... Using your power-up moves on the bosses or mini-bosses in this game aren't really that effective. Instead, throwing stuff back at them works way better. I don't know. But yeah, I didn't notice, but I actually got the top of that one, so I got the little chime thing. So I guess there is, I guess the tune does play most of it, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure what else to call it. Nope! Don't. I kind of forgot about that. Ugh. Okay, there's a way to get... Pete's sakes. Okay, fine. You want to deal with like that? Fine. Oh, Pete's sakes. I don't want to go back. Dang it, all the work I had. Stop going in! forget you, you stupid. Give me a goddamn break here. Man, this is gonna be difficult. Pete's sakes. Ugh! If I die on this level too much, I'll basically skip ahead, I guess. I don't know what to do. Okay, hopefully... Okay, I can see sort of the problem here. Unfortunately, I have to deal with some ice physics here. Apparently, no ability is worse than any other ability. But I prefer fire, so I'm gonna have to use fire. Okay. I also noticed that using Kine is kind of a better... What do you call it? Oh yeah, Kine is good in certain places, like going against the wind here. Which is pretty good. And also, Kine is pretty good in terms of just using certain abilities here and there. Let's see. Well, like, what do you call it? I noticed that with any animal buddy, the musical score changes depending on which one you have. I think with, I think I like Koo's technically the best so far. Rick's is alright, but I don't know. Sunkine, what do you call it? Kine's is a bit here and there. I don't know what you call it exactly. It's cheerful. I think, like, Kine's is more tropical-esque, I think. If that's a correct term I could use for it. I don't know. Rick's is action-packed, but I think I like Koo's the best, technically speaking, if I remember all the ones that at least I can at least remember. Because, like, I'm having a hard time pinpointing, like, what exactly Koo's sounded like and what Kine sounded like. I don't know. I could be wrong here. Okay, I need fire. For Pete's sakes! Okay, hopefully I can just do this. Okay. I hate how these guys can come and hit you. But you know what? Forget you guys, whatever. I'm out. Okay, out of here. Alright, thankfully that guy's gone. Whew. That was too close. I know for a fact that I need fire for these next few parts, as well for when I have to get the rainbow drop. I know I have to have it. So, I think I'm gonna have to keep fire for as long as I can. If I get Rick, I think I'll be okay, but other than that, I don't know. Because, like, I have played this game. I have played Kirby's Dream Land 2. But I haven't fully well completed it. Like, I haven't bothered getting all the rainbow drops because, first of all, I didn't know, what do you call it, that's what they were about or something. I could be wrong. Maybe I did complete it at some point. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. All I do know is that I really can't afford to lose this power-up. At least I think I have to have it. Like, I don't know specifically whether or not I do or not, but all I do know is that... specifically, it's a bit more intuitive. Like, we call it, you need to have it in terms of... Oh. You're gonna need it, so, you know, here and there about it. Sorry, Kine, I really don't need your help. Oh no, I really did, sorry. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it all. Why not accept Kine's help when I needed it? And I just lost the fire ability, didn't I? Okay, I'm not completely doomed, Josh. No, Ultimus. I'm not completely doomed, Ultimus. I'm really not. All I need to do is calmly approach this, because I'm pretty sure the rest of the levels basically give you the ability that you need. Because they really wouldn't just, what do you call it, place you down somewhere that you couldn't go, right? Pretty sure. Pretty sure. At least I'm assuming. Because most of the time they at least give you the ability outright. So, you know, there's, you know, hope in that little that little, what do you call it, little bit of a... whatever you call it, it's hope. It's hope, at least something, like, resembling it. Okay, let's just go. Might as well show off this. Would you just blow up already? Jesus. Jeez. Okay. Okay. Like, I was wondering what exactly this was. Okay. Apparently, from what I can tell so far... what do you call it? Ku's, ice ability is just basically an all-encompassing ice, flamethrower-esque thing. Well, instead of a flamethrower, you have an ice thrower. Basically, you just, throw ice instead of anything else. You know, you're a real stinker, you know that much, right? You know that, right? You stupid, whatever you are. Ugh, I don't know. I find that kind of stupid that that just happened. But whatever. Whatever. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, nope. Not there. Okay. Okay, okay, go, go, go. Get out of there. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's in level 4, if it's not in level 3. I think most of these levels get longer, at least in terms of just adding another stage, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Okay, whew. Oh, come on, really? Okay, yeah. They at least give you... at least they give you, like, the specific ability. And Animal Buddy sometimes. Take that! Let's see. Okay, I think I need Rick. I'm hoping I need Rick. I could be wrong, and maybe it's not that at all. I'm not sure. Okay, all I do know is that, what do you call it, using Rick is a bit of a gamble. In terms of just... in terms of what happens, exactly. Whew, I'm pretty sure you'll die once you, once you get caught up in certain things. I'm pretty sure you'll die once you touch the sides. I could be wrong, I don't know. I don't know, I could be wrong in either or assumptions. But, I'm getting a bit nervous just because. Hey, I didn't know you could actually destroy those, actually, weirdly enough. Whew! Okay, calmly. Okay, calmly. Okay, calmly. I don't want to lose this ability, nor do I want to try and lose Rick. Okay, whew! Okay, careful. Careful. I'm sorry if I'm being a little bit more quiet than usual. Careful. Whoa. For Pete's sakes! Okay, sorry. Just trying to hold it in there. Because that was kind of stupid. No, that's the way out. Dang it! Ugh. I'm gonna have to go back. Just to see what happens. Not to see what happens, just to figure out what I'm supposed to do. Okay, I'll cut to when I actually get the rainbow drop, if it is, in fact, there, I guess. I don't know, I could be wrong here and there. Maybe I don't need Rick, or maybe I don't need the fire ability at all. I don't know, I could be wrong here and there, I don't know. Whew. Maybe anyone's supposed to do, I don't know. Ugh. This is actually pretty good because it cheats. And I love cheating. Whew. Cool. Oh god. Okay, careful. Careful. Yeah, I do need the fire ability. It at least feels like it's heavily implying that I need it. Come on. Okay. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Okay, there's the one up, whatever. Okay, there's other stuff too, but I'm not sure which way to go. Metomato. Okay, this was complete BS. Okay, let me explain to you what happens, basically, what you're supposed to do. You have to go through the entire stage, with Kine, and with the fire ability. But you also have to go to this specifically stupid place, and do something so dumb that even I can't really defend how kind of dumb this is. And how would you even know to do this? First of all, how would you even know to do this? I'm not sure. You have to be a god. But basically what happens is that you have to drop your ability like this, grab a star, or a block star, immediately do that, and keep doing that for about 2 other places, because you can't put down one of these stupid ones, and you can't breathe fire on these block stars, so you have to. And you have to keep dropping it, and you have to be worried about losing your ability. And if you lose your ability underwater, guess what? You won't be able to get to your stupid rainbow drop. So guess what? It took me a few minutes in order to figure that out. Well, actually not figured it out. I finally looked it up after a while. It took me a little bit longer than I really wish it could have. Because, by God, was it kind of stupid. I don't know. Like, trust me, I like Kine and all, but even that's kind of dumb in its own regard. Let's get out of here, Kine. Jesus. Oh man, I was kind of close. This close to my breaking point with this. Because it was kind of dumb overall. But whatever. We finally get to deal with this thing, whatever the heck it is. Dragon versus whatever you call it. Dragon versus Sunfish. The Sunfish wins. I was like wondering, was I moving? Nope. It just took a while. I did this all just to make sure I proved that Sunfish, that Kine, was the best animal buddy. In the next part, will we finally be rid of Kine? Not really. We'll still need Kine in certain places, but in the next part, this should be a little bit easier, and a little bit less rage-inducing, because I was this close to raging out. I'll see y'all next time for the next video. Until then, sayonara, my bots. Oh.